So welcome to day 19 of the 30-day digital challenge, and the topic of today is advertising on social media and through other online platforms. Now, a couple of the tips for 2018 is so important to understand that 94% of businesses have invested in advertising on Facebook already. So what's that telling us? Well, it's telling us that not just business to consumer are using the advertising, but also business to business. I've talked about this before because one of the key things that's changed, especially with Facebook, is the fact that we now have this amazing behavioral targeting. And that means that we can target based on people's interests, likes, behavior. And we're not just trying to sort of preempt what they might be interested in. We're actually marketing based on their expressed likes and interests. Now, 67% of businesses intend to increase their social media advertising budget in 2018. Now, that's mainly driven because of things like Facebook's algorithm. Now, we do know LinkedIn still has the best free engagement rate. So when you're posting on LinkedIn and you can put video, you're going to get really, really nice comment, likes and share levels. And that is not going to, decrease. What we're seeing on Facebook, however, is that free posting is definitely declining because the algorithm is trying to present things to us that are more in our interest line. So when it comes to free, what we're having to do and really kind of adapt our social media is go to this paid advertising route so that we can start to get our reach increased, because most businesses will have seen a steady decline. Now, also what we're seeing is that if you're not posting organically on the social media platforms, what happens? Well, instantly we've got a huge issue. If you are not using their own tools and features on Facebook or Twitter and LinkedIn, we see a decrease. Again, if you're using a tool like Hootsuite or Buffer, it's great to be using them for your social media monitoring and your listening. Please don't use them for posting and scheduling. We're seeing a decline. Now, think about it. All the social media platforms are trying to urge us to use things like advertising as well, because they want us to log in every day. Now, what happened with the development of Hootsuite and Sprout Social and all these great platforms? Yes, it sped up what we were doing because we were going onto these platforms, scheduling our content, and we weren't logging in. Now, to counterbalance that, the social media platforms want us back. So please try and post natively and post specifically for the network. Now, I'm often asked, how do we know whether our social media advertising or online advertising is working? Well, you need to look for things like improved click-through rate or improved conversions. You need to be looking at lowering the cost per click because these ads are getting a higher click-through. Okay. Now, the future of social media and obviously online advertising means that we need to start thinking about machine learning and artificial intelligence. Sounds scary, but really isn't. Artificial intelligence is things like Facebook Messenger marketing. What I really want people to start looking at is developing a strategy that is looking at not only combating high cost per click rates, but looking at really getting an ad presented in front of someone whereby you're only paying for the conversion. Now, when you look at the fact that, there's so much saturation and pay-per-click and content marketing, you really need to stand out from the crowd. This is why targeting is going to become more and more prevalent. Now, the other thing is on Facebook Messenger, this lends itself as a huge opportunity. Why? Well, you imagine somebody sees maybe a job post or an ad, for instance, and it says, CEO, 9 million salary based in London. Yeah, we're interested. How do we find out more? Well, traditionally, you would send us to the website, to the non-interactive place. I want you to consider how that would be if that person who is interested could instantly become a lead. Now, that's what Facebook Messenger does. It presents the platform so that you can actually get an ad in front of someone and get them taking action instantly. So when you're doing an advert, try and use Messenger buttons. Trying to think about how you could present the content to people without taking them away from social media. Now, the main thing to consider is when you're doing any sort of advertising, try and avoid paying for impression, try and only pay for conversions. And when it comes to remarketing, especially on social media, look at building remarketing lists, because the thing is people are going to be far more receptive if they've just watched a video where you've given them loads of free tips and then you're presenting something free to them, like a free webinar, event, or download, 70% higher result. And the thing is we're looking to nurture these people through into giving you their email address, becoming a potential lead. You can't in 2018 expect people just to buy unless it's an impulse buy, especially in things like, professional products and services. So have a look at your advertising. Don't be tempted just to boost ads, especially on Facebook. Use the ad manager. Now, we're going to be looking at customer experience and brand boosters tomorrow, and we're going to be looking at how we drive the digital experience. So day 20, come and join us and find out more. And if you can comment, like, and share and help us with the 30-day challenge. As I say, we're on day 20, just 10 more days to go. And we've reached over 1 million views. So thank you everyone who's helped. So see you at 1 o'clock, same time, same place, Facebook Live. And again, we'll be sharing these videos across Twitter and LinkedIn too. Thanks very much. Have a great day.